Thanks for clicking the video. This is 9 holes of golf. Every single shot flying solo. I'm playing by myself today, which is a good opportunity to talk with you guys about Be Better Golf and what I'm working on currently, and kind of a stream of consciousness as I try to battle through 9 holes of golf. So came out of the car directly to the course and playing the back nine here at Skylinks in Long Beach, California. Really liked my practice swings, but then when I took this drive, you can see the finish. It was like not what I'm trying to do at all. So that gave me the idea for what I wanted this entire video to be about, which is bringing your game from the range to the course. Let's check it out. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. That first tee shot was not good. I'm glad that I used a yellow ball because there are range balls from the range next right there all over the driving range, all over this hole here. Playing the back nine today by myself, flying solo. Used to do these vlogs called Flying Solo. That's what this is going to be today. So a lot of talking while I'm golfing. And hopefully I can find that first shot. I've been practicing a lot recently, but not playing much at all, because it's been a playoff season for Little League Baseball, so I've been very busy with that recently. Okay, I see my yellow ball, which is in a good spot, even though the drive was not that great. It was not solid at all. And recently I've been making some really good feeling swings, but within a noodle setup, within a practice station. My swings have not been very good without it. So I'm just trying to get it to translate a little bit. So there's some tricks that you can do to make it translate, which I'll show you during this round. Bad bogey there, because even though the drive wasn't good, it was in a good position, and say half the blame on that bogey is on the poor approach shot, and half the blame would be on the bad lag putt. All right, so this is what I mean by bringing your good swings that you're making in a practice station to the course. So this is what I'm gonna be trying today. So usually I've been hitting really well with the noodle, so I'm gonna use my bag as my noodle in my practice station here. Yeah, so that was night and day better than my first tee shot, and all I did was in practice, I have my bag set up there. That's what the camera is on. So I'm going above it and then in front of it, and I'm lifting my right toe a little bit to get more. So that, because I can't do this
or else I'd hit the phone. The other thing I could do too is I could have my camera there in my follow-through feeling, you know, my golf bag, and take some swings like that. And these are little drill feels you can do on the course in between shots. How far do I have to that bunker in the center? 240 to the end of it, so like 220, so I can hit my hybrid right at it. I'll be all right. All right, same thing, same feeling. I just want to get. All right, good layup, right down in the middle. All right, since I have a minute, because nobody's out here, I'll show you guys. So this is basically what I'm doing to bring your practice station to the course. So as I'm waiting to hit my next shot, I'm doing this. You can see the only way not to hit this thing as I get real close to it is to leave my back to the target a little longer and come from the inside. Better sequence. Doing that with like your golf bag or trees or things like that in your feels in between shots, great way to bring the good stuff you've been doing on the range onto the golf course. Okay, it turned out real nice. Hit it probably inside, it looks like inside 12 feet. And that's gonna be the thing about when you're swinging in like around noodles and things like that. Impact is really gonna be up to you, and that's gonna be up to mostly your sequence and your transition at the top. But when the plane is so much better, your misses are much straighter. So that driver was pretty good. The second shot, the hybrid, was a little thin, but went dead straight. And the 50-degree gap wedge I hit was also a little thin, but went dead straight. So now I gotta think about 12 feet or so here for birdie. So if I make a putt, I can get back on track here. Just a little bit above the hole here, about 16 feet, 15 feet or so, no. Disappointed to miss that, especially because I missed it by so much. It really was a combo misread and slight mishit. Okay, when you see me this close to the camera doing that, that means I'm swinging above the golf bag and then in front of the golf bag. Draw drive here. I got lucky there. Wasn't that great of a drive, but it was off the toe, so I kind of did a toe hook and avoided the bunker. All right, 111 from here. I mean, just gonna be like 106 from my ball or something. Wind's helping though, but it's kind of raining now almost. So I'm gonna do that thing where if you swing only to your ear on either side, rather than a full swing, you just take your hands back to your ear. Both sides. That's supposed to take off 10%. So here to here with a gap wedge should take off 10%. So my last gap wedge, it was a little thin, but my last gap wedge went 113. This one, if I swing to the ear on both sides, should go 105. So I'm gonna go to the top of my ear here. You can see that was the first time I did it without the drill, and that was just way over. It should be like this, this, this.
All right, so still ingraining those feelings that I'm trying to get. Birdie putt here, uphill, and kind of had a chance if I would have hit it, but I didn't hit it. About 2 feet left. Taking nothing for granted here. I think I saw somebody on the range. and 4 par to stay 1 over. Yeah. Par 3, long one coming up.
This is one of those points you got to recognize there's a couple times in every 9 where you're like, okay, this is a turning point shot or hole or whatever. And this is certainly one of them. Long par 3s are almost always are. For the pros, it's long par 3s and par 5s. So those guys are trying to make pars on the tough par 3s, make birdies on all the par 5s. Almost all the par 5s. So just set the challenge out for yourself. A good shot here is an important thing for this round. This is the same thing as my other shots today, since I started doing this drill anyway. Was a little thin and very straight, so which on this hole is good. I'll just have a really long putt from the front fringe to a back pin. Just a little thin there. All right, I got a really long putt from the front fringe, 31 steps, so that's 93 feet.
So extremely long putt here from the fringe. Usually with these really long putts, it's the speed that's more important than the break, almost always. But I didn't get the break right there. And just a degree or so off can turn into the difference between a 1-footer and a 6-footer. So this is more like a 7.5 or 8-footer here. Yeah, maybe 7 feet here. 4 par. Really grinding this, as you can see. Held on to it just a little bit though, didn't fully release it. Bogey.
Oh, it's so disappointing. Rerouted my stroke there. Didn't. All right, there's the flag and there's my ball. Not good. Yeah, 129 from where I'm standing, so about 120, 121 from my ball. A 5-iron, chipping a 5-iron. I thought I hit it better than that. It came up short of the green, but all in all, that result was pretty good. I usually, a lot of times in the past, I've half-topped those shots. I came from that tree. I think as I came down here, I hit that or that, something in here, probably this. Slowed that down quite a bit because I thought for sure that would get to the hole. All right, that was a good result. It's the Be Better Golf short game scoring system with Tim right there. Par 5. Dogleg left from back here. The dogleg doesn't come into play too much with this wind that's into me. So basically, you just have to hit a straight shot. There's a bunker out there that I can't reach, so I can go right at that. And my angle off the tee was not very good. I could have hit it down that way a little more. It would have given me more yardage. Anyway, I got 255 from here to the tee, to the hole, which is over that way. 194 to that bunker on the left. 255 total. All right, so 4-iron. All right, turns into a fine layup, but That was awful. One shot. All right, I hit one good shot today. That was it. I haven't hit any good shots today, but that was good. Great divot. I knew I had to stretch that club out a little bit, so I had to hit it hard, so I did. See the result up there. I didn't realize how bad I wanted to make that putt until it went in. Gosh, I needed that. Emotionally, I guess. 163 from here. 158 about, but it's into a breeze. I hit a 7-iron. Choked up, but then don't do both things. That's the main thing I have a problem with. Like if I want to hit it a little shorter, I'll choke up, but then I'll swing easy. So that's making it way shorter. I'm gonna choke up a little bit. That'll make it shorter, but I'm still gonna have a full swing. Tell you what, I've carried the bag today. I usually push it on the cart. My back never hurts. And the first half of this, almost all until this last hole, I was carrying it on just one shoulder. And that's horrible for your back. I would definitely say if you have a junior golfer, and they should definitely walk because it's a better way to learn how to play golf, but get them a push cart. And it's the ultimate way to play golf is either with a caddy or with a push cart. I'm not feeling it right now. Fade. More. All right, right in the center of the green. That was good.
Yeah, happy with the result there. I have this putt for birdie going uphill, another uphill birdie putt, which is good. Maybe my best long putt of the day. Just missed it though.
All right, last two holes, one shot at a time. There's a decent drive. All right, drive put me in a good spot here. 139 from my ball. Now I'll hit a full 9. I don't think it's hurting in this direction, even though it is soupy up. Tugged it a little bit, which made it go too far. It landed left, curled right, and then got to the top of a ridge and came back down towards the hole. All right, third birdie putt in a row. Now we're talking. Actually playing golf, all right? Let's roll this one in. My ball hit there and up there and then came back to where it is. All right, good par. Any par on this hole is very good. Okay, great finish. these last 2 drives anyway. We'll have to see what happens with this next shot, but I think that's a good point taken today. Is today was going to turn into not a good round. The way I didn't hit any, obviously I didn't warm up at all. Ain't nobody got time for that. But today was going to turn into not a good round, but had the confidence that I've been hitting it well in practice with my station. And then in order to bring what I've been doing well in practice to the golf course, made up a little station that I could swing around legally in between shots. So this would be even easier to do if I was in, playing in a group with other people. I'm alone right now. So for me, instead, I know I've been hitting it well doing the cone drill, so I turned my bag into a cone. For you guys, it might be anything else. Could be the chicken wing noodle drill that you may get your bag in the way, or something that you can do to bring the feeling from the driving range over. Now, what's really important that Monty was talking about to me years ago is you need to prove to yourself that you can do it on the course. What I mean is that I've been working with Rory from the Asian tour, and just kind of consulting with him or something. And Rory's saying that he can do things on the range, but he can't do it on the course. And I was saying, you gotta find a way to prove to yourself that you can do it on the course. Even if that means going out to the course and dropping 5 balls and videotaping yourself until you see the video of you doing it on the course. That's a big step mentally, because a lot of people, have that dividing line between the driving range and the course. You gotta take the camera out to the course and film yourself doing it on the course, even if you have to hit a bunch of balls till you can do it. That's going to be a big bridge step for you. 161, 160 and a half actually. It's got to be a little right of the flag. See, there's water short left, so I didn't release it. I just blocked it to the right. Roll down the hill to there. Good up and down chance here. Some green to work with.
So a little bit uphill, and when you're uphill like this, all the water runs down the hill, so it's usually into the grain quite a bit. You can see as soon as I hit that, and I hit it pretty well. Took a bit of a divot, ran just past the hole, and there's water on the camera side here, and just a little bit of a misread, and I nuked it, and it wasn't. So this is going to be for bogey, and I didn't really line this up, but luckily I made it. Thanks for watching, everybody. There's some really cool stuff going on at BeBetterGolf.net if you go there and check it out, that I'll be announcing this weekend. Click the subscribe button. See you later. Bye.